But today is World Electric Vehicle Day. My colleague Parikshit caught up with Shailesh Chandra, the MD of Tata Motors Passenger Business Unit, and began by asking him what kind of growth they expect from electric vehicles in FY23. Have a look.
The journey in the last 3-4 years as far as electric vehicle car industry is concerned, I remember that in FY19 this industry was at about 2,000 annual sales level. And last financial year in FY22 it ended at roughly 22,000, which has been a steep growth, 10 times growth in just 3-4 years time period. So far in the 5 months of this financial year itself, the industry has done about 20,000 already, which is pretty close to where the industry was for the full financial year FY22. So I clearly see that the industry by this financial year end would cross 50,000 is what I anticipate, given where we have already the volumes that has already been attained by the industry in the first 5 months. So this is where I see the industry moving towards.
Right. And what about Tata Motors specifically?
So, we have been literally 88% of this market so far, and we have done about 17,500 kind of a volume, and we should also target closer to the 50,000 mark is what our effort would be.
Okay. What next after the Tigor and the Nexon EV? Are sub 10 lakh cars, are more affordable cars in the pipeline? Are you coming up with the announcement soon, Mr. Chandra?
So, we had in the past talked about 10 products in the next 5 years, and we are very committed to that. And when we talked about these 10 products, it included 3 generations of our products, which is Gen 1, the typical conversion products like Nexon and Tigor EV. And then you have Generation 2 products, which are adapted ICE platform products, more electric ready, and new top hats like Curve coming on, that generation of electric vehicle technology from our side. And then there are pure EVs like Avinya coming from Generation 3. So this 10 will constitute to these 3 generations of products which will coexist at any point in time. But also it includes cars, which will be of widest range. When I say widest range, in terms of affordability, in terms of body styles, in terms of range and features that we'll give in these vehicles. So right now, as you rightly said, we have a Tigor and Nexon, and there is very soon, I would say very shortly, we would be talking about a more affordable car from our side. And so I can only say that stay tuned. It's going to come very shortly.
All right. So you're saying very shortly. Could you give us an indication? Because people say the sweet point for electric vehicles would be sub 10 lakhs. Is that a price point that you'll be able to bring the car at?
So I would not like to reveal and take the suspense away from the pricing of the affordable car that I'm talking about. But I can only say that this is going to be a segment lower than Tigor is what we have in the market right now.
Well, that was Shailesh Chandra, the Managing Director at Tata Motors PB Business Unit. Remember, you can catch the entire conversation today at 5:30 p.m.